All right, so welcome on back, everybody. WildeWilly here again with our Get OP speed run walkthrough. And you will notice I am back in Lingrave. I was going to spare you guys the excitement of watching me run from Stormhill Shack into Stormvale Castle to take on Margit. And when I got there and I went to put on my spells, I do not have 15 Faith and I do not have 10 Arcane, so I can't use Bloodflame Blade and I can't use Flame Grant Me Strength. And then I realized I don't have Flame Cleanse Me either, so I gotta go get that. And so then I was like, all right, well, I need to go farm Grail one more time.
Stay clear. Don't.
And so then I needed more runes. So then I was like, all right, I'm out of Gold Pickled Foul Feet. Well, why don't we go talk to Yura and start his quest line and then go do the invasion. And then we can murder Patches and get the cookbook for the Gold Pickled Foul Foot crafting. And he has 3 Gold Pickled Foul Feet. So we could do that. We are going to do that. And then I will pause the video again while I farm up the necessary levels from Grail. I think I'm just going to do it one more time. And then we'll be done with it. Also need to go buy kukris from the one merchant. Alright, so we're going to get kicked off. I'm going to buff up. I should be able to just use the Ash of War on him and pretty much kill him. And then hopefully, I mean, Yura will spawn in eventually too, so. Go NPC Invader. One more. Alright, you're gone. Alright, so let's go murder Patches. Right in here. While we're all buffed up. Normally I like... I'm gonna grab this, because I'm gonna try and run past the little stupid bandits. Normally I just kill them all. Doesn't take long. Let's just kill them all. There should be a couple more. 1, 2... I'm not, oh, 3, okay. Not worth anything. But just in case we have to run out. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Through here. I'm gonna try and do this while my buff is still up. Hey, come on. Come on down.
Thought you'd just help yourself
Come
to
on.
a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming.
Where you at? There you are.
The gods demand repentance.
Not even gonna give you room to breathe.
Wait, please.
And you're gone. Okay, so we can heal up. Got his stuff. Alright, is there one of the... Is there a warp back to the entrance, cave entrance, or am I gonna have to run out? I'm gonna have to run out, that's what I thought. That's why it was a good idea to kill the bandits. And then I'm just gonna rest at the Grace to reset so that Yura moves up the river here. We can see him at his next spot. And then he's gonna move over to Radio Lucaria, and we'll catch up with him there. We can catch up with him there when we're ready to go through and fight Renala. Did I rest? There's an easy way to tell. I rested. Okay. So let's carry on. Up the creek we go. Talk to Yura, go back to the round table, turn in his bell bearing. Probably go get the bell bearing from that one merchant down on Weeping Peninsula, because he's got kukris and arrows.
You stay the path, just remember, don't linger on. Beyond the harps we will meet. Beyond the harps we will meet.
Okay, so back to Round Table Hold. Okay. Turn in this. Burn all patches. Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video again. Like I said, I'm gonna go get the bell bearing from the merchant by the Bridge of Inequity or whatever, and turn that in, and then I'm gonna go kill Grail for some more levels, and then we'll meet you back here again in a minute when we're ready to tackle Margit. Alright, I'm back, everyone. I farmed Grail one more time, and this time I let her die. And so stats wise, I'm level 48 now, up to 31 vigor. I have my 15 faith and my 10 arcane, so I can use Blood Flame Blade and Flame grant me strength. And now for some riveting gameplay footage, we need to ride over and grab Flame Cleanse Me. We're gonna pop on over here, we're gonna make it morning, and then we're just gonna go for a little ride over to the encampment. Where it's just ground loot. I just have to run in and pick it up and run out. And there's a grace right nearby. We'll go ahead and do that. And actually along the way, which might be a little bit more riveting, is we can up down to Bonnie Village. That is kind of on the way. We'll be able to go to the artist shack and grab a grace. That'll be a shorter run back. And then the grace and the camp are right over there. So that's our marks. I just put this one over here to get me over to that side of grace. And I know there's the ruined over here that's got the Canvas Flock Talisman for faith. For more faith, which we don't need and I never got. Just get me over here in this direction. Oh, there's some lobsters. You ride too far north. I wanted to avoid them. Alright. Go up here. Grace should be right around here somewhere. There it is, right by my mark. How close do I have to be in order to drop down? I got a ways to go. Probably have to ride past the crab that's over here. I never come this way. Once we clear the woods, I should be able to look for the drop down. Alright, almost there. Definitely be over here. I go too far. Nope, I can just drop down on this one. Out a little bit. And this is the first one where you gotta hop. Oop, okay, and I despawned and I'm gonna die. Very funny. All this for a couple more cracked pots. I think I'm just gonna ride on up to the whatever, the next artist shack, and then ride back because it's a little shorter. Give it one go that way. And now I'll do things the way I'm used to doing them. Ride past the wolves, go over here. Another mariner. Go aggro him. He typically teleports up the hill behind you. Just run on through. Oh, he went ahead this time. Not doing a ton of damage to him. Whatever, okay. Not here for you. Then we have this guy, which gives like a dragon's prayer book. Not here for you either. Let me grab the grace, I can run back on my own time. Drop down the cliffs. We'll just keep going. Let's get what we came for. Just flame cleanse me. Or running through the abandoned cave to grab the gold scarab. Don't need that yet. Almost need it. And give us something to put in our second talisman slot. Alright, so here's my encampment. And there's my loot. And run out over here. And then swing back down this way to my grace. Right by the underground zone, can come back and see Turtle Poke. Normally I would go unlock Turtle Poke as well. So let's rest, memorize the spell. Flame cleanse me. And I'm good with the attributes there, so now let's go get started on Storm Hill. Get rid of my marks. Storm Veil. But like I said, I already ran up and grabbed this. You didn't need to see me running past. Just a very short little section. Come on over here. Take those off. Put on our boiled crabs. I'm not going to use one for him. Alright, so Flask. Bloodstone Blade. Flame Brand Strength. Two-hand. Oh, and we gotta do this over again, because I only have one Flask. I need to be able to summon my imps. And I know I would probably just run in and murder him, but go ahead and do this now. Typically gonna end up at 9 and 3, so it's just, again, go ahead and do this now. And I'm gonna rest until morning again. Reset. Real quick, go through this again. The heck, why is it still up? Alright, so let's just do it again anyway. Flame Brand Strength. Blood Flame Blade. Flask. Two-hand. Trigger the cutscene, summon the imps, and get going. Right into that one. Kind of embarrassing, but whatever. Alright, my turn. I never timed that right. Not gonna matter. Hold still for a second, sir. Okay. Talisman pouch. Got some more rooms. Gonna skip to this grace, go talk to Goodstock about opening the gate. See if I can catch a level. And I have anything worth 2,000. Grab a little more vigor. I do. So let's grab a level. One more point into vigor, and then we'll get started. I always go through the main gate. And they patented panic roll strategy to get me through the ballista. You guys get to see me pull that out.
You there? Come over here. It's tightly got. The guards know you breached the... Well, but of course.
Okay, now we should open.
The gates! Open the gates!
You can grab that first loop, but as soon as we get to the second one, they're going to start shooting. So I just kind of need to zigzag. It's kind of zigzag back and forth, and I don't get hit. Alright, and then I'm going to duck in here, duck around to the side. And we got the grace. I'm gonna kill you because you just are insisting on it. I'm gonna rest and reset. And then we're gonna do the same thing on over to take out the ballista. One out, and then I'm just zigzagging towards the stairs. Suppose I could pull out my imps. Never really thought about that. But I got him. Okay. Now I'm clear. Heal up. The one guy chasing me, come up here. Wait for you up here. Quick. Alright, now you guys are going to be shooting at me. Now this guy last time was like hiding behind his ballista, and I could not hit him. See if I can up, and I did not. Equip my kukri. That's another thing I did while I was out running around. I killed the one merchant. Loaded up on some kukris. Alright, so now that they're out of the way. Oh. Got you. Now we can just kind of run for it. I'm gonna go past these guys. Might need to roll. Nope. Definitely need to roll through there. Heal up. That's unfortunate. Now I need to start rolling again. this guy. Alright, now I can heal up again. Now I'm home free. So I can just duck over to the right here. Hop over this. Watch out for the exploding barrel. And then I can just run over here and avoid the omen and the dogs, and I'm not picking that up because I know it's trash. It's like a 12-step program. I'm like, I know that's trash. I know I want to pick it up, but I'm not gonna do it. All right, now I need to summon the elevator because last time I ran in near willy-nilly and fell to my death. That was also pretty funny. And we'll go up and murder the pots, and I'll get 2 more cracked pots. And then we can plunge on the Ash of War, it's like Stormcaller or something. And then I can grab the secluded cell, Site of Grace. Work backwards, murder the troll. Alright, let's just get Big Boy out here moving. Get those guys. Whoop. Get back in here, bottlenecking. Come on. Come on over. Whatever. Okay, come on. Just die. Okay. Got these guys coming. You guys should already be wounded. I know the running heavy takes them out. Yep. Crap pots. Work on over here. I should be able to lock on and just plunge. Storm power, yep. Alright, there's my grace. Let me rest. I'm gonna buff up some of my imps. Go murder the troll and the 2 dudes with him. Go back and get a golden seed and talk to Nepheli. We can summon her in to fight Godric, and that will get me the arsenal charm. Two-hand, I gotta refill. Summon. Refill again. And then go murder stuff. 2 hard charge heavies to stagger. Down. And just swing through the rest of these guys. Okay, so not terrible. Not unscathed, but whatever. Grab the Trina's Lily, grab the golden seed. Go talk to Nepheli, exhaust her dialogue, and then we can warp back and go fight Godric.
You were a fun. Well, who tarnished that I am the I'm here by how this grafting of God is tainted the very wood. If you and I ask you call it the winds, I'm certain for Apollo's fellow town down whatever. Apollo's fellow town
Alright,
whatever.
so now
road
she's
takes us
repeating
to the throne
herself.
of Elden.
Come on, warp back. Alright, so now she's available. Summon. And in this run, I'm going to try and be efficient, and I'll probably just like Albinuric or Bird Farm to get the extra vigor that I need, because I'm only going to have the Arsenal Charm, not the +1. And then, of course, the Great Jars is also... Alright, so let's do that. We'll go ahead and use one of our boiled crab. Buff up. Strength. Yep. 2-hand. Refill. Go through summon, refill again. cutscene. Come on. So again, switch over to healing and let's get into it. Storm followers, so we're going to back away from that. Oh, tried to do the Ash of War, could not pull it off. But you like that, don't you? Yeah, beat on him. Hopefully, got one more in. Trigger the cutscene, skip past that, and just run in. Oh, that's cool. One of my imps is already there. That's hilarious. Alright, man, we got a stagger, and you're dead. Everybody survived. Always lovely.
And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
Alright, come on. Give me my Grey Rune, thank you. Rest. Be able to pick up another level. And start pumping endurance. Okay, so running out, we're doing pretty good on time. Oop. Falling through the floor there. So let's go back to round table hold. I don't know how long it takes for. I think I gotta go talk to Dad over here.
I can't remember very well. It is safe. Allow you, a house guest, remember you. There's nothing.
Okay, now we can rest. Move Gideon over to his office. See if we can get enough LE to spawn. Grab the arsenal charm before we leave. I gotta go see the Two Fingers too, and then I can go start Vari's quest line. And that's probably where we're gonna pick up. Alright, she's here, great.
You again. I thought you'd the Felly Lou. I'm glad to see I found it in Godric. You defeated him. Make good use, I don't intend.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and equip that. Great. And we're done there. Alright, so back, just paused a little bit. Had to check messages. Nobody has any respect for me while I'm trying to film.
I interpret. Let's great and continue to tragic across the far, but the great so grace.
Talk to her about remembrances. Okay, thank you.
I will.
And get the emote or the emoji, whatever emote. Capture. All right, now we're gonna go hop down and talk to Vari real quick. He might have already moved on. He did. Okay, alright. So let's hop on over. Almost a good place to wrap. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna run over here to the fallen ruins of the lake, and we're gonna ride over to Vari at the Rose Church, and then that's where I'm gonna wrap up and pick up the next episode. We're gonna speed run Vari's quest line. So I'll just go ahead and wrap up here, and then we'll run over and start. Okay, so see you guys in a bit. See you in the next episode.